Generic greetings and welcome to the jungle. Yes, I had to say that at least once in this series. Today's beverage is a very nice green tea. Welcome back to the game. Previously we had, well, there's no real beating about the bush and mincing words. We had a lot of violence. It was quite an eventful episode previously where obviously we got more prisoners and worked on, well, this thing up here, which is still yet to be built. It's taking its sweet time. And, well, we had a lot of sniper fire. We have, sadly, maybe, and your experience may vary, your mileage may vary, but, yeah, we no longer have our legendary prisoner. But, well, at least the reoffending rate's probably going to drop by a couple of points. Either way, welcome back, and in this episode we want to, finally, work on this thing here. So I'm going to go ahead and wire this thing up. So this is going to connect to there. What I'm also going to do is remove, I think, from maybe that one there. Would that overload it? I think it might. I think what we'll do is we're going to remove from this section here. We'll have this grid powered by, yeah, that one there. And we're going to remove, I think, maybe that section like that. And then we will disconnect, sell utility. Actually dismantle that and that. And oh, why is that? Well, it's blocked because I sold it. And that's obviously knocked off the that's knocked off the power to the automatic door opener. And strong Storkle Foodie, who has been killed by a sniper. But why have they been fighting in the first place? No misconduct. Are the snipers just getting trigger happy? Is that what's happening here? Curious. Anyway, let's... Oh my good grief. It's just getting worse. I mean... yeah, we've got... Look, I understand we got free fire on. Let's turn that off, right? Let's see if that does anything. It means the armed guards won't shoot as much, and it should mean that the snipers will only use less lethal ammunition. It is sort of against the whole idea of running it really harsh. But, well, there's idea and then there's reality which kicks in. So anyway, I'm going to prioritise that, which means we should get, finally, all of this back up and running. And that should be up and running. There we go. So we should have two separate grids. Yes, we do. With this grid, it's still running really warm. We need to take some more off that. The only thing I can think of is putting more capacitors on that. And get it to power this as well. That's possible. It is possible. Anyway, water. We need to connect this up. So the water, large pipe, will run up to there. And then we'll have that connect up here and here. So there's that. We have still danger level increasing. I think once we get to the next food time, it should drop dramatically. We shall see. Over to our logistics and prison labour. We'll set up some prison labour in there. There's all them lines for... Oh, I was going to say, what's them lines? Is that like the sniper thing? No, it's prison labour, so that's all good. Money's still good. I mean, that's something we don't have to worry about. We really don't have to worry about that one. And luckily, these CCTV cameras were not removed, which means they're not... Yeah, they're still active, so that's all fine as well. And because of our programs mainly running the tropical fever vaccine, we haven't really had a big problem with tropical fever. So it's very easy, I think, to be negative about a lot of the things that have kicked off, but at the same time... There's a lot of, you know, we are running... Oh, Tim Keevil. Yep, snitching ex-prison guard. We are doing alright. And obviously we are on a high-risk, pretty much facility these days. 53 maximum, 51 medium. That's about where we want to keep it. So what I'll do is I'll turn on both intakes, and it'll be a fairly middling intake. Aston Rogers, legendary prisoner. Couple of unknown traits as well. There's cop killer there. Foodies, extremely strong. We got a dealer, fearless, stoical. I was gonna say I'm not. Oh, there's federal witnesses, so we know that both of these, Duncan Eaton has a guard and Cadwell has a guard as well. Speaking of guards, just gonna double check ranks here. They're a senior guard. Senior guard. Senior guard. Don't know how many senior guards there are. Ah, there's Brody. Go for a specialist officer. It's always worthy going through and changing them where possible. Senior. Senior? Are they? Really? I was going to say, no, that's fine. Yeah, they're senior. We can change them to specialist as well. You can only have a certain amount. But I say it's worthy going through and setting them to that. And that's going to be about right. Okay, so capacitors are in. Let's change things up again around here. I want to, I think, sell. Yeah. I want to sell those and put in that electrical cable and prioritise that. So it means that both kitchens are running off one power station. That's running a little warm, not, I don't think any, not at a problem level. That's running now under capacity. So, see how we get on. Danger level is decreasing, which is fine. Needs are being met, apart from, well, I'm guessing a lot of people that are in and around here, where we can see we have potential CIs. Underwood. And that person, Simon, is also already a confidential informant. So needs-wise, we have some critical needs in some of them. That'll be the ones in lockdown and solitary. I'm going to guesstimate. Just a guesstimation. And there's a lot of them needs being fulfilled. Good. Right, shake down all sectors because I have a feeling there's going to be quite a lot of that going around. Prisoner Reform Award. That's good. Prison grading seems about 22% for reoffending right there. So check out Reform. It's 38%. Average work experience is only 1. Security grade is very high. Health is not ideal. But punishment and reform is really high. Bit of a tunnel, huh? So we'll remove that. Remove that. And, well, what do we need to build here? That's all fine. The rest of it's okay. I guess it's some cloning then. And we're going to clone that. And there's some more deaths. Is this? Yep. This will be, once again, our very happy-go-lucky, friendly Aston Rogers, who has a key now. There's guard response. And they are trying to exit. Obviously they're going to turn around and fight. They are being targeted by the sniper. It doesn't matter. They were tasered into the fence. Okay. Well, so far, on our shakedown, we found 2 batons, a club, a knife, a needle, pair of scissors, bottle of booze, packet of cigarettes, 4 cell phones, 2 rolling pins, and the keycard, which I'm guessing was, well, taken there. So that's what it is. And there's the shakedown completed. So we've got this getting built. We've got more intake. I don't know if these birthday presents, by the way, if there's anything actually... Are they ever going to get delivered? I'm going to assume not. But yeah, daily cash flow is good in this facility. It is very good indeed. There is a couple more people here. Tough and Stokel and an unknown trait. We do have very good coverage. Simon Balthazar is on 72%, Wayne is on 27%, Stephen on 23%, and Paul on 8%. So if we activate a couple of them, we probably would get a very decent... Yeah, very sort of decent bit of coverage. Probably 100% actually. We'll probably cover the entire thing. Let's just see if anyone wants to become a CI. No confidential informants there. I'm going to double check our grants as well. Sorry, should I say programs. Kitchen safety and hygiene, 19 finished. Nobody else has bothered. Foundation, 3 interested, 4 finished, 0 passed. Because of course. Pharmacological treatment of drug addiction, 8 passed, 53%. Glad people are passing, that's good to see. Still running alcohol group, but no person has passed that one, which is a shame. We can run... Oh, sorry. A lot more parole hearings. There we go. Spiritual guidance is always useful. Only 18% people have passed that now. 3 strikes training is 6 interested, so we're still running it. Tropical fever. You can run more. I don't think it's necessary. Don't think we need... that's maxed out, that'll be fine. Kitchen safety and hygiene. Just say 4 interested, even though I've just stopped that. Farm work, solar panels, behavioural therapy. We don't have an office for them to go, really. Animal therapy in a meeting room. Okay. Led by an animal therapist in a meeting room. Session length 2 hours. We'll start that. And have we got 3 strikes training as well? Yes, we do have 3 strikes training, which means they can then meet. Do things like reform prisoner consultation. We'll start all that. Staff programs, we can... Still running first aid training. Going to run even more and do fire safety training as well. Going to just max that out. And what was curious there is we had only a 62% pass rate for the guards on taser training. How curious. Don't know why it's that low. But it is. Okay, they are obviously working up the top there with this thing. Well, we know what the next bit is. Let's build all of this. And we could not clone it all in one, we could clone it separately. But where's the fun in that? I was tempted to put something else in here as the yard on the flooring, but I actually quite like the very basic stuff we got now. It just seemed to work. Oh, I was going to say that was a sniper thingy. And a snitch. Yep. Aston Wilson. Who didn't have a guard. So I probably just missed them all. It was one unknown trait. But we do sort of have a bit of a pass. Where we just said, it's the sort of prison we're running. Normally we would have... By this stage, anyway, a lot of protective custody and other things involved. Someone did mention about this, by the way. This is outside. We use rusty fences and rusty doors. Because it's outside, can we put barbed wire on the top of it? Yes, we can. Am I going to? Yes. I think we will. I think it'll be an interesting thing to add, but only once we've built this one up here. Yeah. You can have, let's say, barbed wire on that. It's a curious thing to put in. Yeah, let's just place it. By the way, it's going to cost about $5,000, and it's totally pointless. Yet, not everything has to be. Not everything has to come down to cost. You know, there are elements of enjoyment here. Oh, God, another fight, is it? It is. It's Alex Edwards. for no reason, fighting. They do have a hygiene need. And they do have a luxury need and a freedom need that's been fulfilled. What, they're free to punch their bed? There we go. So initiated guard response. Obviously the cameras clocked them, which alerted it to us. Why is that not... How strange. Don't know why it's like that, but it is what it is. So the guards have sorted that out. So we're on to feed all prisoners. The time of the day when it's just horrible. And there's no food. Look at that. They still haven't delivered any food. And Rogers again. And they're going to try and escape again. So, I'm putting free fire on. Guard response. So there they go. Surrounded by dogs. I noticed that they punched the metal detector on the way out. As if they didn't want to be scanned. Yeah, it's curious that we're only just delivering food and an escape. What on earth? Didn't even see who it was. Didn't even get the flag, the little pop-up. Wow. Okay. It wasn't any of these because these are recently brought in prisoners. And this door isn't even opening anyway. Is it wired up? It should be wired up. That is definitely set to staff only. It's classed as unsecure. Because of that. Yeah. This must have opened, then the damaged that door and ran out. Wow. And it certainly wasn't Aston. More potential CIs. So lots of confidential informants. We'll pick those up. And I don't think we can focus on the door, but we definitely need to fix that door. It doesn't look like that's wired up. Does it? It is definitely wired up. It's just it's not being staffed. Policy. Prioritized monitoring is on. So I simply do not know why. Oh, there's another person trying to run out. That's 3 tasers. Yeah, right. Close that door. There we go. How many snipers do we have? Not enough covering things. And there's another one trying to escape. I think it's because of that door. Because that door is broken. They are repairing it now, though, to be fair. I think, yeah, they just think they can run out. And they're right. They can. There's some more snipers. And there's a fearless inmate who's just, again, kicked off. I don't know what the best course of action is. Keep it on free fire or not. And they're escaping as well. How ironic that we mentioned about the escapes. And turn it so that free fire's off. So yeah, ironically we mentioned about escapes and how it's fairly skew and nobody's trying to get over the wall, and now not so much. Where the guard just pops his head out there, fires the taser through the bars, and then he goes back inside. Like he's totally done with this. He's just, I'm going back inside. Right, all the solitaries in there. All that's done in there. I do think it is It is a cloning job. But I will change my mind on the clone. And instead, we are going to do it one at a time. I think it would just block this up too much. I think so. Staff morale is low. I'm not surprised. Let me double check then. Needs. There's bladder and bowel needs. Discover one of the teachers has been in contraband. Ah. Food trays. There's no food trays, and this is not getting cleaned. Can I hire some more doctors? Can I hire some more cooks? And I'm going to get a pack of food trays. Because it just seems like there's not enough getting cleaned or delivered. And that's what could be causing some of the problems. I don't know where all the serious complaints are coming from. 11 prisoners are furious. Well, how many outside here cause an effect? Quite a number. And up here? Yeah, I think the majority of those are genuinely the ones that are in solitary. Fair enough. So we're still working on the Reform Through Education initiative. We still haven't produced any license plates, but we didn't. Yeah, that was just to pick up for the base money. Can we? We don't need to alter the brakes. I think that's fine. Do we need to alter any of these things here? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's perfectly fine. How much are these staff programs? Each one of these is 250. Adding all of these in is probably why the daily cash flow is so poor. We can, however, no, we can't sell shares. But danger level is decreasing massively. Staff morale is low, but I'm hoping that these needs will be met. So they need there's food, bowels and bladder. There is the staff toilets. Just going to double check the staff only areas. It is set to staff only. That's fine. Is there a need for another staff room? Don't think so. Safety is totally satisfied. In spite of all of the issues that we've had here. The staff are safe. Or at least they feel safe. I don't know why. There's been several fatalities. Recreation is okay. Comfort is okay. Rest is not so good. Let's improve the staff room. So, go for staff room. Snack machines. Do we have a snack machine? We do. We do have radios. We don't have a boombox. Don't think you need one. But, well, we'll have one. Plants improves a canteen's grade. Oval table improves grades of things. Water cooler. I think we've got. Yeah, we have. Fans. Table football. No. Doesn't really seem to fit. Same as table tennis. Okay. I'll put a couple of extra bits in there. Boombox and whatnot. See how that one goes. See how it goes. See how it goes. So, still working over there. That's fine. It's these birthday presents that just seem to litter the place. We got Volatile here. Steel, who is currently either chasing Wayne or are they just running? Oh yeah, they are actually attacking Wayne. That's quite sensible from Wayne there. run right into the open where all the snipers can see. Sniper deals with the person that's attacking, then just walks back in. Yeah. Yeah. And there's Rogers again. Because of course. They've just broken the metal detector and then broken that one. They really have a thing for metal detectors. And now they're attacking another inmate. See, I would be tempted to put someone on Rogers permanently, like a guard. But that's just going to put them in more harm's way, really. Speaking of harm's way, it has taken out another guard. I think we'll go through as well. Anyone with a chevron on their thing, we can knock them up to a specialist. Yeah. And that's that. Sorted. Okay. So still working over here. Still a lot to do by the look of it. No flooring hasn't even been placed or anything like that. And naturally this is going to increase the amount of people we have. And that person, Aston Hughes, volatile. It would be nice just to send some of these people away. So we have another intake here, and that is a total of, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 prisoners. Let's just double check to see if they do have some traits. Yes, they do. Only, well, 2 unknown traits and tough and instigator. Let's have a quick look through as well to see if we can find anyone with traits that may put them in danger. Cop killer. There's a federal witness where we do have a... Yeah, that's Sean Cadwell. We do have someone shadowing them. We've got Green Thumb, Foodie, Storkel. I mean, obviously this is not an exhaustive go-through. They end up missing some of them. Definitely don't want to be assigning anyone to legendary prisoners. Cop killer, confidential informant. No, I think that's about right. Speed of confidential informants. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them now. So definitely 100% coverage if we chose to activate them. So wouldn't be too much of an issue. We can see that this cell block is now being built. We have decent money, a decent intake. Now that they've built that, we can see it's planning what it's going to do, but that's, yeah, more stuff to be brought in. Oh, and there's it appears to be, was that a chainsaw? I think that was a chainsaw. It is a chainsaw, and its owner is Warren Shaw. It's been detected there. Smuggled, detected, smuggled, detected, smuggled. Good grief, that's a... Yep, that's definitely had some pairs of hands on it, as people have been working through that. How curious. And there's the owner there. Nope, there's the owner there now. What? Sean Cadwell's the owner. May have been traded. Just double check our reform here. 37%. I was going to say it is sort of heading in the right direction. I think it was 38 before. We can also see here all of the percentages. Lots of, I think, yeah, brawl cut-off's okay for some of these. We check our released prisoners, and it's more trending towards the reform, which is good, which makes sense. It's just the work experience, which I don't know why it's so low. We've got prison labour, 10 jobs in cleaning, 10 jobs in laundry, 12 jobs total in kitchen. So that's pretty good. The only thing we don't have is a mailroom. We don't have a library. And we don't have a shop. Those things would probably help out. Oh, there's an OD. He's overdosed, but he's heading back to... Well, I say he's heading back. He's been taken to the infirmary as quick as possible. That's a really quick guard. Quick on the update, quick on the... Ah, yes, quick on the... Shove the guy in a room where there's no staff. Because the rest of them are over here. Or over here. What? We don't need We don't need 3 doctors in the visitor reception. No, sorry, there was 4 there. I was going to say, that is definitely set right, is it? It is. It is set right. There we go. They've been healed. Because it even says underneath with the room. Infirmary. Yep, it is infirmary. If we zoom out. Like that. Infirmary, mouse over. And everything goes dark apart from the 2 infirmaries. Yeah, so that's fine. It is what it is, I guess. So we've got most of this getting built. Lots more stuff here. Food trays are fine. People are eating. It says staff morale is high now. Okay, good. Out of interest and more of a precaution, I'm just going to dump loads of food trays in there. I don't know if that's going to cause more problems, but I'm just going to get them anyway. We'll also do a tunnel search. Oh, and Roger's there. Destruction. 2 hours. But mainly, they give up straight away. There's 2 sets of tunnels we found. 3 sets of tunnels. This is why we're searching for tunnels. And there we go. Fire safety training is underway. Yeah, that's fine. And it appears that there's food on the tables. Food on the tables. Good. It is improving somewhat. I think also we saw someone get turned away there. So what are we missing? Well, we obviously have not built these other 2. And a road gate is most desired. It would be desirable to have a road gate and a barrier. We'll have to see. All of this should be totally connected up. The CCTV camouflaged is in need of wiring. Let's double check that. That one will be full. That one is not full. So there's a CCTV in there. Which is fine. Oh, I'm hearing a bit of commotion here. Al Lindsay, volatile. And Rogers is in there as well. Are they trying to get in there to access... Well, I don't think they'll be running for the armory, but certainly the security room. Yeah. Jail, keys, key card, battens, stun battens, SIGs and lighter. He's probably going in there to try and get a card or a jail key. Most likely. Yeah, those 2 I would say. It is most likely that. Just caught that door. We'll lock that open. And double check patrols, but I think we set it up. Deployment, patrols. Yes, we do have the patrols around there as well. Patrols. One over there. Still indicating unsecure. New radio host has been riling them up. We don't have any, as far as I'm aware, radios in the facility that are not staff only. I think the only places are there. Oh, there's the boombox. Big effect as well, a boombox. And Rogers, once again, attacking and escaping. Would it be wrong of me? Oh, is that 2? That's Bling and Fang. 2 of our dog handlers. Would it be wrong of me just to let him go? Yes, it would. Our job is to keep him here. And I don't think I can send him away. Because I don't have the option to. Anyway, I think this one is almost done. Certainly the utilities, water and power are in. And all pretty much sorted. I think we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. Next episode, we will pretty much just get these 2 bits done. There's not much else to to really focus on. I'm just double checking as well. Yeah, we definitely have some gaps in the snipers. Although, the whole sniper thing, I was going to say bought and sold. We've hired and fired throughout the series based on the amount of money we've had or haven't had, as it often is. The lack of funding, but we seem to be in a stable position. We're currently on, in terms of prisoners, more max sec than medium sec, and obviously the max sec do pay more. Oh, there we go. That is that completed. Good. And there's Shaw, who was trying to escape. Okay. Next episode, we will, at minimum, get these 2 cell blocks done, put a road gating barrier just to protect it, and that'll be this facility pre-expansion, if we decide to go down the route, complete. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Comments in the comments. Take care, and generic partings.